In the nursery among the other babies was this little, with their little wah-wahs, was Bethany. Wah! Wah! Yelling her dissatisfaction with the whole process of birth. So much that the nurse in charge said, "You'll never lose this one." She continued exercising those little lungs every bedtime for 45 minutes until she was 2 years old. And heaven forbid if you ever tried to calm her down, it just reset the clock to 45 minutes. Traveling, and the sisters will remember this, and Christopher. Where's Christopher? Yeah. You remember traveling to Disney World with Bethany? Oh, yeah. Traveling was another opportunity for her to exercise her lungs until she was old enough to speak, when she would say, "Get me out of this car seat." I mentioned that just to balance out what we say in this wonderful young woman Brian is marrying today.
I'm sure by this point that Brian realizes what he's got himself into. The woman who knows what she wants and demands it is just like the young child who, as we heard earlier, when in restaurants and was taught again her silverware, would demand, "I want my fork and spoon! I want my fork and spoon!" He has watched her plan this wedding in the same way that a teenage self presented her father with college visit documentation, MapQuest directions, food stops, hotels booked, and a minute-by-minute, literally minute-by-minute itinerary. All I had to do was share the driving. Brian has shared many things with us since I first noticed them holding hands at Hampshire College graduation. She was there for a friend's graduation. They have cried together, played music together, laughed together, worked together, cooked together, made beer together, gotten lost together. I learned just today that they have kayaked together. They met each other's families, and maybe most importantly, they have beaten each other at Settlers of Catan and kissed each other afterwards.
So, I'm sentimental. I may not be as teary as Rod, but I miss Daddy tonight. Daddy's been gone almost 20 years. And he would have been so happy to be here tonight. And so thrilled at what Bethany and Brian have created. Daddy used to set up the environment for people, and my Sidnawi cousins will remember this. My Daganal cousin and my siblings will remember this. Daddy used to set up an environment for people to enjoy themselves, and he would take a step back and just watch us enjoy ourselves. And both my children have inherited that from Dad. So many of you have brought yourselves to make up this wonderful wedding. At the risk of forgetting someone, I won't list them. I asked the wedding planner, that would be Bethany, if she wanted a troubleshooter for the day of. Why? I asked people to do the job I thought they would like and are capable of. They'll come through. Okay, you all did. We've created a lap quilt from the remnants of some of the napkins for Brian and Bethany. And Diana is holding it up. Did you guys see this, Brian and Bethany? Yes! A surprise!
I turned away.
Okay, she saw it and she turned away. So some of the remnants of the napkins are in this lap quilt to warm themselves under. And everyone has signed a message. Amy and Sarah, hold up the. So there's a muslin on the back for this quilt. And if you haven't signed it yet, please go find Amy and Sarah. So hopefully, by the time you return from your honeymoon, it will be quilted and ready to warm you all as you walk back into your Somerville house. Before we toast the bride and groom, let's remember who could not be here today. My mom, Mimi, and Bethany's Aunt Mavis from the United Kingdom are both brokenhearted not to be able to be here. With modern technology, we've been able to keep them informed, but we really do miss them. And there's others who have passed away. So this is kind of weird, but take 10 seconds, close your eyes, and think about someone who might have been at your table who couldn't be. And just hold them in your heart.
Thank you. Brian is the only one of her boyfriends that Sally and I were introduced to. Other than the four-legged variety she spent most of her teenage years with. Let's see the main one up there.
Oh, there he is.
He does have one thing in common with those horses, however. He's at least 12 inches taller than Bethany. I actually wrote this as 12 inches, but when they were standing up there today, I think it's more like 18. And although he's still a little smaller than the enormous animal she preferred to ride in the dressage ring over the jumps and around the cross-country course. So Brian,
You can do it! You can do it! Go for
Rodney!
thank
Oh, yeah.
you for joining our family
Oh, yeah.
and allowing Bethany to join yours. But most of all, enjoy this small package of joy and energy that you've discovered. Sally and I wish the two of you the very best in your future life together. And I, together with the applause of the heavens, who have been applauding all day, I ask everyone to join in a toast to Bethany Edith and Brian Raymond Russell Lowe.
God bless.
How do you come off one of those? We have a special request that we want to take care of.